So if you were born on November 22nd, this would be a birthday decode for you. So you would be a Scorpio Seth, and then Libra Ma'at, water and air sign. Scarlett Johansson was born on November 22nd. So whenever you're doing your own birthday decode, are you listening to mine? Your portal to your time loop, your realm is your birthday. The time you pass away and the time you're born is when people step in and out of your energy. So whether you have dreams or you watch movies, or you're trying to figure out what's really going on in the astral realm and then in the real life how it crosses over, these are some people you want to pay attention to. People who are born on your birthday, like Hailey Bieber and Scarlett Johansson. So there are other people born on November 22nd. So you can press pause and read and look at some people. Think of this as the escape room. You're going into the escape room. You need to escape to future heaven on earth. If you're going to heaven, do you want to go to? You can't get to heaven with evil people. So it's always good to know the last lifetime someone was here, in between changing, so that way you know if they're going to make it to the future heaven on earth. So say Michael Kenneth Williams was a good person and you read his bio and he wants to help you cross over. Maybe you'll trust him. Maybe there's somebody else on this list. Maybe they don't have a great bio. Maybe they were stuck in slavery times. How do you know people are stuck in slavery times and they were slave owners? They usually have old clothes on in purgatory, which is the middle, where it's like a waiting room at a hospital for like a birth. So you're in the waiting room to cross over. People want your seat to cross over. It's like Beetlejuice. They want to switch spots with you, like musical chairs. That's why music is used a lot with astral energy to, control people with music and energy frequencies. Also movies. Movies are also like different ways to show different astral portals. So again, if you see in your dreams an old person, old slavery clothing with the whip, you obviously know that person probably is in purgatory for a minute. Some people just switch places and they end up reincarnated really quickly. But for others, they're stuck in purgatory for a longer time because they can't switch seats or trick somebody. So the way not to be tricked is to know who was born and passed away on your birthday, watch their movies, listen to their music, figure out if you like them, to know that when you go to sleep is part of purgatory. Sleep is the cousin of death, is the cousin of life. It's like, what is that? This Lil Wayne song. Anyways, so just dreaming is part of purgatory because you're entering to the realm. Every day you go to sleep, someone is passing away, someone is being born. So definitely keep a dream journal as well as doing your birthday decode. Here are some more people that were also born November 22nd. Again, you want to go into their portals. You want to see what movies, TV shows they played in, and just follow them to know if you want to follow them in the spirit realm. Maybe you'll have a near-death experience one day and you'll be in a car accident or something, and you need to cross over to the other side, which is being you passed away and you want to go to your new body or your new mother. The mother is basically your spaceship. The womb is a spaceship. It crosses over. The light is when the woman opens up and you see the light of the doctor and all your family friends standing there because you're reborn to your family. So you definitely want to know who to follow. And these are some of the people that you might see while you're crossing over. Again, look at them over, press pause and read. For example, Scarlett Johansson was in Lucy. So watch Lucy movie. That's very interesting. If you ever watched Lucy movie, if you haven't, go watch it. She played in Avengers, Captain America. Watch her little movies, get into it. See if you see anything you recognize from your own energy. A lot of times they could channel you because you are part of that spiritual realm. So 1122 can channel millions of people, but maybe only certain people get shown a lot because they're going to change the world in a certain way. You also have Scarlett Johansson in Ghost of a Shell, which was a good movie, and other movies, so definitely watch her movies. You have Jamie Lee Curtis being born 11/22. She played in like Halloween movies and Everything Everywhere All at Once, Knives Out. Definitely watch some of the Jamie Curtis movies. This was a really good one. I did enjoy Lucy. I did enjoy Everything Everywhere All at Once. Was a good movie. It helps you understand how you could be like awake and then also in spiritual realm at the same way. A lot of people get taken when they awaken. When you become everything all at once, to other normal people, you look like you are going everywhere. But to yourself, you're just like, oh my God, the spiritual crossover. Once you do your decode, or maybe a lot of people already have spiritual crossover. I had spiritual crossover in 2019. That could come with a near-death experience. It could come with like natural spiritual gifts you might have had since a child. You might just gain gifts overnight from trauma when you're a child or older adult trauma. So a lot of things could bring everything everywhere at once. So definitely watch that. Watch Freaky Friday. That's basically how energy is when somebody gets a walk-in or they switch places with people. Like that happens in spiritual realm. Like the frequency party that Didi had, a lot of those rituals, those parties were part of Freaky Friday. Say, for example, Cassie's birthday is 8/26. Aaliyah passed away 825. They have very similar portals. A portal is 5 to 10 days long. I focus on just the day when I do the birthday. But a day difference, like Cassie could take some substance, and then P. Diddy is literally doing a ritual with Aaliyah because she passes away on that time, and he could read right into the energy. So Freaky Friday is switching energies with somebody else. And a lot of times has to do with your birthday or the day you pass away in a 5 to 10 day window with that. And of course, go watch Halloween. Halloween is when you do switch places, you become somebody else. So it's a big ritual time. It's a big change in energy. So Halloween, go watch some of those Halloween movies. Go watch Mortal Instruments, Breaking Dawn. These are some other movies that this actor right here played in. He played as well in like Stranger Things. If you don't watch Stranger Things, go ahead and watch Stranger Things. But Jamie Campbell, born 11/22. When I was hospital napped, when I got awakened and taken, it was in Fort Campbell, Kentucky. And basically, I got taken. So when I see Jamie Campbell and that family is from Kentucky, it's already saying like Vecna, the military. A lot of spiritual things happen between religious things and the military in the world, and the Vatican and the Church of England and secret societies, Freemasonry. So you definitely, these movies and TV shows are channeling that. It's like a collective consciousness. A lot of times you'd be like, well, how does a writer, a script person, a wardrobe person, a makeup person all be able to see the same thing? This obviously can't be like scripted, or it's not scripted, but it's a collective consciousness. So you're getting hired because you're downloading the same information. Everybody's on the same spiritual realm. So when someone sees one thing, everybody's seeing the same thing. So definitely watch Stranger Things. It explains how energy could cross over and what happens. And like right now in real life, a lot of weird things are happening. So you definitely want to keep up with astral and material, because we live in a 3D world, but there's also 5D that is coexisting, and only certain people could see it. But it's better just to act 3D around 3D people, because a lot of people are not to 5D yet. So Zachary Montgomery, he also has 11/22 birthday, and he plays in Stranger Things as well as the lifeguard at the pool. Just reminds me of like Baywatch, so definitely keep up with him when you're watching it as well, because you'll probably see a lot of maybe conversation you had with your family members, or maybe similar things that's happening with these two characters in Stranger Things that are compared to your life. So again, Stranger Things, this is some things that he was also in as well. And you might want to watch them like Elvis. Elvis, a lot of spiritual energy there. Elvis's daughter, Lisa Marie, passed away. Elvis, the guy that played Elvis in the movie, had like an 8/16 birthday, which was like the time that Elvis passed away, which is 8/16. So they used someone with his birthday, with his passing away date, as the birthday of the actor that plays in Elvis. So a lot of times when they're channeling energy, they're channeling a birthday or someone passing away or an event. So definitely watch these TV shows and movies if you haven't already. Power Rangers, some other TV and movie shows that you might want to watch as well, based on the people who are born on your birthday. Like the guy who played Incredible Hulk, he played in some of these movies as well, like the Avengers, Zodiac. So again, Zachary Montgomery, Mark Ruffalo, those two people, those were some TV and movie shows they had played on, as well as Jamie Campbell Bower and Jamie Lee Curtis. Those are some TV and movie shows. Scarlett Johansson. Just so the ones that I mentioned, those were some of the ones that they played in. You can go to like Baby Ariel and Erica Kane and figure out what they're doing in their lives. You know, Hailey Baldwin, she's married to Justin Bieber. So maybe when you're dreaming, you might see Justin Bieber. You know why? Because she's married to him. A lot of times when you're dreaming, you could Freaky Friday and see family members that they have. So whenever I do decodes on my birthday or people's birthday, I look at who they're married to, who the kids are. Because when I'm having my dream, I'm like, well, why can they see me? Who could they see? Maybe I'm February. So maybe Jamie Lee Curtis has a February brother, sister, spouse, kid. And that's like a cross realm where I could see 11/22 through a portal that's my birthday. So you definitely want to see like if your family members or significant others or kids have birthdays similar to their family member's birthday, because those are like how the portals operate as well. So you want to press pause and read some more people that were born on your birthday. Just go into their portals, read their biographies and stuff, because that will tell you who they were before and would you pick them to be on like a dodgeball team to get to heaven on earth. If you read their bio and you don't feel like you vibing with them, maybe in your dreams or maybe in near-death experience or trauma, you don't want to see them. Maybe they want to channel you and switch spots with you.